Have you ever finished your daily walk feeling more exhausted than when you started? Maybe your knees ache, your back stiffens, or you're just plain wiped out for the rest of the day. If so, you're not alone. Walking is one of the best things we can do as we age. But what if I told you that too much walking after 70 could actually speed up aging instead of slowing it down? Today, we're tackling a topic even many doctors don't warn about: why walking too much after 70 can harm your joints, energy, and long-term health, and what to do instead. This isn't about giving up your daily strolls, it's about walking smarter so you can stay active, pain-free, and full of vitality for years to come. Let's start with the first danger, one that creeps up silently but can steal your mobility. Imagine this: you're clocking 10,000 steps a day, proud of staying fit, but over time, your knees start clicking, your hips feel stiff, and suddenly, even a short walk to the mailbox leaves you wincing. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. While walking strengthens muscles and boosts heart health, overdoing it after 70 can wear down cartilage, the cushioning in your joints. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who walked more than 6,000 steps daily without proper recovery had 30% higher rates of knee osteoarthritis. Take my neighbor, Helen. At 72, she walked 5 miles every morning, rain or shine. Within a year, she needed a knee replacement. Her doctor explained, "Your joints need rest days to repair, just like muscles. Here's your fix. Cap your steps at 3,000 to 5,000 daily, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Swap pavement for grass or trails to reduce impact. Add seated leg lifts or water aerobics 2 to 3 times a week to strengthen joints gently." Now, the second danger isn't just about your body, it's about your energy reserves. You know that feeling when you push through a long walk, only to crash on the couch for hours afterward? That's not just getting older, it's your body screaming, "I need balance." After 70, your metabolism slows and recovery takes longer. Overwalking can spike cortisol, the stress hormone, leaving you fatigued and weakening your immune system. A viewer named Tom shared, "I walk 2 hours daily to stay young, but I caught every cold going around. My doctor said I was overtraining." Why does this happen? Excessive walking without adequate rest burns through energy your body needs for repair, digestion, and even brain function. Here's how to adapt. Follow the talk test. If you can't chat comfortably during your walk, slow down or shorten it. Break walks into 10-minute chunks, e.g. morning plus afternoon, to avoid burnout. Pair walks with protein snacks like almonds or yogurt to fuel recovery. These first 2 dangers, joint strain and energy drain, are just the start. But already, you can see how small tweaks protect your health without sacrificing activity. Maybe today, you'll try a grassy path instead of pavement, or split your walk into 2 shorter sessions. In the next part, we'll dive into 2 more risks of overwalking, including one that impacts your heart and another that's often mistaken for normal aging. Until then, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed joint pain or fatigue after walking? What changes have helped? Share below. Your experience could guide someone else toward smarter steps. Remember, staying active isn't about pushing harder. It's about listening to your body and honoring its wisdom. Let's keep moving, but let's do it right. Last time, we talked about how pushing your joints and energy too hard can backfire as we age. Today, let's dig into 2 more hidden risks of overwalking, ones that might surprise you but are just as important to your long-term health. Let's start with a danger that's easy to miss until it's too late. You've probably heard that walking is great for your heart, and it is. But after 70, there's a fine line between strengthening your heart and straining it. Let me explain. When you walk too far or too fast, your heart rate can spike beyond a safe zone. Over time, this stresses your cardiovascular system instead of nurturing it. A viewer named Carl shared his story. I walked 5 miles daily to keep my heart young, but I started getting dizzy and short of breath. Turns out I was overworking my heart without even knowing it. Why does this happen? As we age, our arteries lose some elasticity, and the heart's efficiency naturally declines. Pushing too hard forces it to compensate, raising the risk of arrhythmias or even hypertension. Here's how to stay safe. Use the singing test. If you can't hum a tune comfortably while walking, slow down. Invest in a heart rate monitor. Aim for 50 to 70% of your max heart rate. Subtract your age from 220. Mix in low-impact days. Swap a long walk for swimming or cycling once a week to give your heart a break. Now, the fourth danger isn't just about your heart, it's about staying steady on your feet. Picture this. You're on the last leg of your daily walk, feeling proud of your stamina, when suddenly your toe catches a crack in the sidewalk. You stumble, barely catching yourself. Sound familiar? Overwalking leads to muscle fatigue, which directly impacts your balance. A study in gerontology found that seniors who walked excessively without strength training had 40% more falls than those who balanced walking with resistance exercises. Take my friend Rita. She walked 8,000 steps daily but skipped strength workouts. One evening, exhausted after her walk, she tripped over a rug and fractured her wrist. Her physical therapist said, "Fatigued muscles can't react quickly enough to prevent falls." Here's your action plan. Add 10-minute strength sessions 3 times a week. Focus on legs and core. Wall push-ups or seated leg lifts work wonders. Practice balance drills. Try standing on one leg while brushing your teeth or heel to toe walking along a hallway line. Listen to your body. If your legs feel like jelly, cut your walk short and rest. Pride can wait. Safety can't. These 2 dangers, heart strain and balance risks, show that more isn't always better. But don't worry. This isn't about hanging up your walking shoes. It's about pairing your steps with smart habits that keep you strong and steady. In our final part, we'll tackle the 5th danger, a sneaky one tied to your immune system, and share simple swaps to keep you active without accelerating aging. Until then, I'd love to hear, have you ever felt your heart race or balance waver on a walk? What changes did you make? Your stories are gold. Share them below to help others walk smarter, not harder. Remember, aging well isn't a marathon. It's a mindful, joyful stroll, with plenty of rest stops along the way. Over these past weeks, we've uncovered how overwalking can strain your joints, drain your energy, challenge your heart, and even threaten your balance. Today, we'll explore the 5th and final danger, one that's often mistaken for normal aging. And most importantly, I'll share simple, joyful alternatives to keep you active without sacrificing your health. Let's start with a danger that hides in plain sight. Imagine this. You're walking daily to boost your health, but instead you're catching colds more often, fighting fatigue, or taking longer to recover from minor illnesses. This isn't bad luck. It's your body signaling that you're pushing too hard. Studies show that excessive exercise, including overwalking, can temporarily weaken the immune system by flooding the body with stress hormones like cortisol. For seniors, this is especially risky. A viewer named Linda shared, "I walked 10,000 steps a day religiously, but I was always sick. My doctor said I'd worn down my immune defenses." Why does this happen? After 70, your body needs more downtime to repair. Overwalking steals energy your immune system requires to fight off infections. Here's the fix. Take rest days. Aim for 1 to 2 days a week with gentle activities like stretching or gardening. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly. Your immune system does its best work while you're asleep. Eat immune-boosting foods. Add citrus, garlic, and leafy greens to your meals for a natural shield. Now, let's talk solutions. You don't need to give up walking. Just balance it with these age-smart activities. Aqua aerobics. Water supports your joints while strengthening muscles. Try a local class or simply walk laps in a pool. Viewer Edna, 78, says, "My arthritis pain vanished after switching to water workouts. Chair yoga. Boost flexibility and calm your mind without strain. Follow 10-minute YouTube sessions. I'll link my favorites below. Strength training, no gym required. Wall push-ups, strengthen arms and chest. Sit to stand reps. Build leg power using a sturdy chair. Viewer Frank, 75, does 3 sets daily. I feel stronger than I did at 60. Nature strolls. With purpose, walk slowly, pausing to identify birds or flowers. Use walking poles to engage your upper body and improve balance. Let's pause and breathe. Staying active after 70 isn't about hitting step counts or keeping up with others. It's about honoring your body's changing needs so you can enjoy grandkids, gardens, and lazy Sunday coffees with friends. If you take one thing from this series, let it be this: movement should add to your life, not subtract from it. Maybe today you'll try a pool workout or swap a long walk for a yoga session. Or maybe you'll simply sit in the sun and let your body recharge. That's a win too. To our incredible community, your stories in the comments have been a beacon of hope. Keep sharing them. If this series resonated with you, hit subscribe. We're building a tribe of seniors who choose wisdom over hustle. As the poet Maya Angelou once said, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive." Here's to thriving on your terms, at your pace, with joy as your compass. Thank you for walking this journey with me.